Hi everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Eternal Voyager 1. So pencils first and then Sharpie. If you don't want to watch the pencil portion of the video where I sketch it out, look in the description and you'll see a link that you can click on, a timestamp, that will take you directly to the Sharpie portion of the video. There's even one for the coloring if you'd like. So for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself, and then we'll jump over and meet everybody over in Sharpie Town. Alright, so I think I got an idea of what I want to do for his pose. I just have to execute. And I don't mean like kill, execute. I mean like do the pose. Okay. So I think I'm gonna have him. Well, I mean, he's always floating, right? So I kind of I'm gonna point the toe. I kind of want him floating in space, you know? And like I said, I know the character normally is anyway, so this is not a stretch. But it's a good character, you know, it's a good pose. So I just have to make it work, and it's a little dynamic too, the way I'm doing it. And I kind of like that. It's a little different, you know. And so I'm going to have his knee or his leg bent behind him like that. So it's going to look a little shorter just because of perspective of the way it is. But, you know, just stick with it. You'll see where I'm going with this. And then we're going to have some fun with the way he looks, the style. Okay. Let's see, he's got a sash over there. Not a sash, why did I say sash? A belt over there. And let's see, he's got like those like, what do you call them? Straps that kind of are just kind of floating around there, right? So I just got to make sure I put some in. And I'm kind of making them dramatically flowing out, you know, doing something different. So they should be hanging on to him more than what I have here, but I don't know, there's just something cool about this character, you know. So I kind of want to do more to him. And I think I'm going to do the first one, just the Eternal Voyager, not the Explorer. So it's just going to be basically a dome head, you know. And then later on, obviously I'm going to do a bunch of them. Later on I'll do the skull and the Voyager, the one with the mask lifted up. But not this time. This time I'm just going to do just the mask down. The astronaut basically is what he's going to look like, you know. Let's see. Let's put this one down like this. Do this hand like this, and I got to make sure I draw the hand small. I always got a problem with drawing the hands way too big. But like I've said before, when I do it, it's because I like it. It's because I'm excited. It's fun, you know? That's why we're here. Let's see, that looks a little odd. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? And I think I'm just going to do that. Just his hand just kind of, he's in space, so his hand's just doing that, you know? What else? What else can we do here? What else do I need to make sure I add? Is basically what I'm asking myself. What do you ask yourself? Did I brush my teeth? Did I set my clothes out for school tomorrow? Let's see. Do you set your clothes out for school? I used to. But, you know, we're all a little different. We all do things differently. Let's see. I think this hand is just going to be the hand I like to do, which is just down like this. Like that. I think that might be it. Let me see. Let me double check if there's anything else I need to add, because he does have like all this design and tech look in there, but I think I want to do that with color. So really just the belt and his little straps are the only thing I really got to worry about right now. Right? Let's see. I kind of did his what do you call it? His headset. Couldn't think of the word. So I think I'm ready to draw the first one. So I say we switch over. I think it's Sharpie time. So welcome everybody. Welcome children. Let's welcome everybody to Sharpie Town. This is where we're going to start working with the Sharpies. I'm going to be working with the Sharpie Fine Point and a Sharpie pen. So I'm going to start off. Well, you know what? No, I'm going to go straight with the Fine Point. Normally I start off with the Sharpie pen because I draw the eyes and details and things like that, but no details in this one. He's wearing a mask or his helmet, you know, so there's not much I really have to do. So let me double check a good picture real fast. And that's a good one. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to start off with the headphones, right? That's a good place to start. So I'm going to basically draw some loops, and we're going to come in here and I'm just going to draw this like that. Draw the other side, and I'm going to draw. Yeah, let's go ahead and finish this up, because before I start going crazy and drawing more parts, I'm just going to finish this up, because I wanted to start just getting into it and going crazy and just doing this and doing that and doing this, but I gotta set everything up first, you know? So basically start stop points is what I'm trying to say. I need some start and stop points. Let's go ahead and draw his bottom edge to this, like that. That'll guide us. The other bottom edge like this. And that'll give us, again, start stop points of where everything's supposed to be. So he's got his main headset that kind of goes over like this. And then now I'm going to draw the roundness of the mask. So see, this is sitting on top, whereas this is all the way around. This is more sitting on top, tilted like that towards the front of him. Like this. And so if we could see at the back of the, let's say you can see a little bit of it. So we'll go ahead and draw it like that. And that would be, see what I'm saying? The roundness of the helmet, and this is sitting on top. That's what we're going for. All right, so this probably could have been a little bit thicker, but it is what it is. We're gonna go with what we did, okay? So I'm gonna draw the other edge of the headphones like that. And you can't, I have them kind of tilted to the side, so you can't really see that side. So that's all you gotta really worry about, okay? If you want to do something, we'll do that. Okay, that'll at least give us an edge on the other side. So now we're just going to draw his the creases and folds to his neck piece. So I'm just going to kind of do something like this. Again, do kind of something like this. And I don't want to do much. I don't want to go too crazy, because again, coloring is going to take care of a lot of that. But we'll go ahead and just do a little bit like that, just to show a few folds and creases, you know, for the actual look of the character. And then, I love that noise. The color will take care of the rest. So, like I said before, he's got on these straps in the front, so we're gonna go ahead and do those real quick. And they're not this exaggerated, but I like it. So I'm going to exaggerate them just a little bit. So I'm going to draw the other connecting point right there. Stop, start points. It's all about start, stop points. Where you can start, where you can stop. It helps you with everything in life. All right, so now I'm going to start there and I'm going to stop there. Same thing. Let's do this side. Oh yeah, and I gotta draw the top part hanging out over there. And so now I'm gonna draw the ends hanging down. And like I said, I've got them kind of dramatically flying out like this. They're not quite that dramatic on the character, but it's more fun this way, you know? Gotta get more fun out of life. Alright, so there's his straps. And so now we could just draw the rest of his outfit. And again, a lot of it's gonna be colors, so there's not too much we gotta do. There are more straps over here connecting his suit. And this one you can't quite see. We'll kind of do something like that, so you can see that there is something there. But now we're just going to draw the arms into the creases and folds. So I'm just going to do this, draw some creases. I'm going to come in here to about right there is where I'm stopping, because he does have like cuffs, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and bring these back in. And again, just kind of do something like that, because he's it's going to be mostly color. So I'm just going to kind of do something like this just to give it a little bit of something. And then I'm going to draw his cuff that I had over here. So I'm going to come down like this, come back in here and go upper, over, and come down over here and do that. So just a stylized little cuff looking thing is all I've really been doing. So for the hands, we're going to come down here and draw this back of this finger, over here for the thumb, bring it in like this, over like that, down here. I don't know why I stopped there. All right, something like that. And see, that's all we're doing. He's just floating, so he's not really doing much. His hands are just kind of doing one of these, you know? So that means I'm going to do his middle finger like this. Same thing, the other one bent, and the pinky back there like that. That's all you can really do. You can't really do too much, so we're going to leave it like that. All right, and I don't know why I'm going to talk higher as I'm starting to keep going. Okay, get back to where we were. So this hand is in front. I want to draw this first. That way it'll let us know what we have to draw back behind it, which is not much. So I'm going to draw the thumb like this. I'm going to bring it in like that. And then I'm going to draw the middle finger, the pointer finger like this. Then the other knuckles like this, but this finger's down. So it's kind of doing like that is basically what he's doing. So I'm going to come in here like this. Another one down and like that. Same thing, another one down and like that. And this pinky is just kind of out like that. So now we're just going to kind of draw some lines like this. And what I'm going to do here is go ahead and accent a few things, just because I just want you to understand where it's coming from, and I don't want my crazy lines to throw you off of to what's what, you know? Does that make more sense? Does that look better for you? Good. All right, so now I'm going to draw this part, which is kind of sticking up a little bit like that. And then there's his wrist part, which is back there. And I can draw the other parts of his arm, just kind of going like this, because like I said, there's a lot of folds and whatnot. So now I'm just going to kind of connect it. Same thing here, just going to kind of connect it. And again, do just a few little creases and folds to make it come alive. It's bent and folded over. Let's see. Oh, I so want to draw all this stuff in there, but no, color. Color is going to make that happen. So all we have to do now is draw his belt, something like this. We'll do the other side too. How did I do that? Down like that. Connect it. And then again, that's start-stop points is basically what that is. And this one I want kind of straight because he's kind of bent like this. So this side is all stretched out while this one is all crinkled in on each other. Does that make sense? Okay, so now let's draw his legs. And so again, we're just pretty much drawing material. That's all we're really doing. So I'm going to draw his thigh like that into his knee. And come in here like this into the crotch. And we'll go ahead and finish here before we keep going. I wanted to keep going, but we'll finish this. So again, this leg, that's his leg. It's bent like that. So you can't really see as much. You just have to draw what's behind, you know? So I'm going to draw folds and bends, just kind of something like this. And then I can draw his shoe. And his shoe, it's going to kind of just come to a point because we're looking at the top half now. And that's all we can really do. And so it looks a little squatty, doesn't it? Well, once you ink it or color it, shade it, whatnot, it's going to look much better. So just trust me, bear with me is what I'm trying to say. And just once you see the entire thing, it'll make sense. So now let's do this side. So I'm going to do a couple of folds like that, bring his leg out, and it's a little long. I probably should have shortened it up, but it's exciting. So that's why I kind of made it bigger than it should have been. Okay, so now again, I'm just going to draw some material bends like that, but following the shape of the leg. And then I'm just going to draw his shoe. And so his shoe is kind of out like this. And again, we're looking at the top view. So this is all we can really do. Draw a little bit of the heel in there like that. And his shoe does have like another layer to it like that. And then there's laces on top, but again, we'll worry about that later. So all we really got to do now is just not much really. I'm just going to do this for myself. Just add some folds because I know the design that I made that I wanted to make it all wrinkly, you know. Let's see, and so another one like that, another one like this. Follow this around like that. And really that's about all we can do, because all the rest of it, the glowing, all these that detail, it would look better with color. So I say we do the rest with color. So that is Eternal Voyager. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw.